good morning, and good morning to you. Hey guys, how you doing? It's me once again. It's Charles, and thank you so much for coming to the Charles Matthews Show. Are you ready? I think I am. But here's the thing I've been thinking about. So I'm a dad. I got a beautiful little girl and a little man, and I thought, the relationship between your kids is phenomenal. But then I wanted to talk to somebody that's doing great things, like mothers to daughters, the relationship fathers and sons. So I thought this would be a great time to bring a special guest on so we can have that conversation. So if you're ready, like I'm ready, let's go. Hey, everybody, and thank you so much for waking up with me on a Monday. I hope you had a great weekend, but I have a special guest that's going to keep it hype, keep it going to wake you up. Let's welcome my special guest. Let me see if she's there.
I am here. Hello, how are you, Charles?
I'm great. Great to have you on the show.
Very pleased to be here and honored.
All right. So before we start, please introduce yourself.
My name is Francine. I'm originally from Cameroon, and I work in financial services, and I'm also the founder of Mothers to Daughters.
All right.
And very happy to be here.
Thank you. Let's backtrack. Because when I was reading your bio, you said you're from Cameroon. And I'm like, I gotta go. I'm like, it's a place. Just the sound of it sounds nice. You know what I mean? So if I'm going there, where's my first stop?
When you go to Cameroon, you need to go by the beach.
Okay.
That's my hometown. It's called Kribi. It's amazing. It's the best place to be in Cameroon.
And if I'm going and I can only eat one meal, what's that one meal going to be?
Fish.
Is there a special way of cooking it? If I ask for a special fish, or what is it?
It's pretty much made as, smokehouse. Think of the smokehouse concept, but with fish, very tasty. Yeah.
All right. So when did you come to Canada?
I came to Canada in 2010 to study.
Yeah.
And I was in Ottawa for most of my time in Canada. I just recently moved to Toronto about a year and a half ago.
And what's the difference?
Don't get me started. Ottawa is great, but it's a small city and networking is inexisting. And, Toronto is just a big, bright city and full of opportunities. So I'm just exactly where I was seeing myself be. I'm very happy to be in the city. I think it brings a lot of just opportunities, for anyone. The country represents that, and Toronto is really the definition of that mentality.
So growing up, did you always want to do what you're doing now? Or as a little girl, what were you dreaming about doing?
As a little girl, I just knew I would do great things. I just knew that I wanted to be someone who helps, who gives back to the community. And I also wanted to, thinking about the traditional, jobs. I wanted to finish my school, have my MBA, just become this very loaded individual who can, respond to any challenges and just have those credentials to just precede me. That's how I always pictured myself.
So you knew you wanted to do something great, but did you have a focus of what direction? Like, did you want to be the first lady president? Did you want to be, what did you want to do?
Well, I wanted to, as I said, it was very traditional. I was seeing myself working for a big bank. I was seeing myself working for the IMF. Those are the things that were really in my mind. I was just seeing myself in the corporate space. I was seeing myself thrive there and also help because I have a mother who was very much involved in the community. And I've grew up in a household where helping the community was very important. So I knew that though I would be in the corporate space, I will be also having time to give back to the community somehow.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So when other little girls were playing with dolls, you had a briefcase walking around.
Yes, I was always very very organized. You give some money, you give me some money, I'll keep it forever. I won't spend it. Yeah.
Other kids are running to get some gumballs, and you're like, I'm going to save this in the bank. I'm going to put this in interest. And okay, see, we're gonna be opening up the website soon. But you have Mothers to Daughter. Why? How did that come about? How did you get those two and you go, oh, that's what I wanted. That's it right there.
I believe it's really reflecting on what my mother has taught me. She's my inspiration. She's a great mentor. She's not only my mother. And just thinking about everything, what she went through, I also, reminisce on the people that have helped me in my workplace. So thinking and reflecting on that just made me think, I want everyone around me. I want every single millennial or Gen Z to really pause and reach out to people outside of our comfort zone, the immediate family, because it's crucial. And that's when I said, okay, this is it. This is what I need to do. This is the word I have to put out there. And that's how Mother to Daughters was created.
All right. So give me the concept, because you wanted to help everybody and put it out there. How'd you get to the title Mothers to Daughters? Because I'm thinking, isn't it the other way around? Daughters to mothers? You know what I mean? Mothers to daughters. So tell us how you came with, like, you're pinpointing it now. Okay, you want people to help, you want people to get together, but how'd you come up with this is the concept?
The way I came about it is also, again, my mother. I had mother in mind. I just knew that as a mother, you have the experience that, if you're not a mother, you don't have it. And mother, not just biologically speaking, mother because you have something to offer. So, and when I was thinking of that, through that thinking process, I just, identified myself very quickly to being a daughter, because a daughter is a lifelong learner, always, hungry to learn, hungry to meet people, curious. So I made the link really quickly, and that's how Mothers to Daughters was created. And to be honest, in the beginning, I wasn't too sure, because I had seen that there was a book called Mothers to Daughters, and I was a bit frustrated because I thought it would be the only, it would be the only, organization or project with that name. And when I got closer and I realized that that's actually not the same thing. This is the Mothers to Daughters I've been seeing on the internet. It really is about the relationship with your mother. And my Mothers to Daughters I'm trying to bring to life actually has a deeper meaning.
Right. And that's what I'm trying to get at now, because when people think of it, they think, okay, is it like the relationship that way? But you're bringing it out as a different whole, helping. It's a whole aspect. It doesn't have to be the relationship that, blood relationship. You're just talking about relationship in general, right?
Yes.
Right. Yes. And I love it. That gives it a different name. It makes you think.
Thank you.
All right. So before we move on, I love when people jump on board and they want to say hi. So we're going to throw some of these up. There you go.
Oh, hello, Andrea. Nice to have you. Thank you. Thank you for tuning in.
All right. We also got...
Hi, Maggie. Thank you. Thank you for being here.
All right. And also one more.
Hello, Cynthia. That's my girl from Ottawa. I'm very happy she's connected. Yeah. She's also a daughter.
There you go. All right. So we're going to take a quick break, but when we come back, we're going to dive right into your website, learn about a little bit more, how we can help, how this helps others, and we'll branch out from there. So don't go nowhere. Take your time. We'll be right back.
Okay. Immigrant Women in Business, IWB, is a non-profit organization bringing together women from over 50 different countries around the globe. These women have now made Canada their home and share a common goal of providing value to their new sisters. Our motto of "We are stronger together" resonates with all members, and with a diverse membership of business leaders, entrepreneurs and community builders, our goal is to make Canada better and provide guidance and leadership to those that follow.
Yes, we are back. We're talking about mothers to daughters in a different type of way that you're thinking. So we're going to show it to you right now. All right. So talk us through, we're talking about the concept. We're talking about, you do the blogs, getting people to events and stuff like that. So tell us one thing that once you put up this website, it happened in your life that, yes, this is what I want to do.
So, I also have to say, we are a community. I just brought this concept, but I'm having, it takes a village, and I'm really grateful because I have a lot of friends and family helping put this all together, and bringing the website to life was really just a way to visualize where we want to see, and just the progress we want to see happening, and how we want to impact people. So yeah, that's really what comes to mind with this website. We want to make sure that with the first page people identify, and I probably did not mention this yet, Mother to Daughters is intergenerational. So we have all generations of women represented. We have baby boomers, Gen X, millennials, and Gen Z. So it really is the place for all women to relate, women who are seeking guidance and also feel like they have something to give back to the community.
All right. So when you go on, that was going to be the next question. It's bridging the gap, basically.
Absolutely.
All right. And then you also do a blog. So if you want some more information, you can go on. There's some stories there, right?
Yes. And what you see is a solidarity campaign. We have a big event coming up, and that's what we put together, just again to raise awareness, educate, and just make sure we're all in this together. It's a very sensitive subject, obviously. So.
Okay. So what I've done is actually, we're going to put this up as well. Here's the event.
Yeah.
And I actually put the link in the description. So if you're interested in showing up and coming down, click the link that's in the description. The Evite is right there. You don't have to go nowhere. It's already there. Talk to us a little bit more about this special event.
This special event is comes just at the perfect time. We've had very deep turmoil affecting the Black community. It's been going on for ages, but with the recent murder of George Floyd, that was just another reminder that we're not really delivered from the oppression we've been facing for all these years. So I was deeply affected by it, and I really needed to look back and reflect and really see what, as a Black community owner, I could do to really educate the community of mothers to daughters, and also anyone out there. So putting it together with the help of my friends and some of my family members, again, as a community, it was just the right thing to do. We want to use this opportunity to educate. And the theme also is very interesting. It's reaching our society. It's never too late to give up on our prejudices. And it really is a moment for us to just not point fingers, but really reflect back and see what we can do together. We don't want to give the message that we are only blaming certain people. We want to come and be united to end all these injustices. So this is really what the thinking process was when we were planning this event.
All right. So if you want to be involved, there's the flyer. The link is in the description. You have a great set of panel guests that are coming on that are going to be talking about it. So you don't want to miss out. Make sure you click the link in the description, sign yourself up, and make sure you get there. But I also want to turn back to your website, because here, this is the daughter section, and this is the part that the daughter section. So you got the range. Talk about the section.
The daughter section, as I was mentioning, we are a community. So all of these beautiful ladies are they occupy, they have a big role in this project. We have Rihanna, she's an artist. Olivia is a creative, and we have Irene as a community manager. So they all have a role to play in how Mothers to Daughters present itself to the general public. And Aisata, Vanessa, they all contributed, and even, were featured on the video launch campaign when Mothers to Daughters was about to be official.
So what's next? What's next for Mothers to Daughters? I know you're doing the events. I know you're doing, coming up and stuff, but what is your vision for this?
I want Mothers to Daughters to become a hub for any women really trying to find sisterhood, looking to find guidance in the future. I really want to partner with with the government or anyone who really feel they need to bring that community piece to their purpose. I want to be able to have small local businesses also featured on our website. We want to make sure we really shed light or, bring or drag the traffic towards those businesses just to increase the clientele base. We also want to have a sequel called Fathers to Sons in the future, so we can do the same thing. Yes.
Okay, I'm ready.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
All right. We're going to take one more break, and when we come back, I got a couple of questions to ask you about the younger you. Anything different? Anything new? We'll find out when we get back. Stay tuned. CMJ Entertainment is a one-stop shop. CMJ Entertainment helps people do any type of events, and it's a marketing tool as well. So we'll cover everything from start to finish. If it's a wedding, we'll make sure your wedding is over the top. And if it's an event, we make sure that everybody gets information at the end of the day. Give us a call at 416-414-8964 or online, go to cmjent.com. Yes, we're back, and thank you guys for watching. So the question I was saying to you before we went to the break, I wanted to tease you a little bit, the younger you, the different you, knowing what you know now, right?
Yeah.
What would you go back and talk to that little girl that was digging that hole, trying to put that money away?
I know. So if I were to go back, I would just say open up, reach out, and don't be selfish, because I could have just gave that money to my sister or something, but I just wanted to keep it for myself. But that was just a joke. But I will say to the younger me, don't be so closed up. Try to really broaden your horizons and try to build a support system, because I come from a very introvert family. We don't really like talking to strangers. We don't like to talk to, everything I'm doing right now is definitely, it defeats the purpose of the household I grew into.
Okay.
So that's what has changed.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah.
So now, in the next 50 years moving forward, when you look back, what are I'll give you two things that you want to accomplish, and you said, yep, I did that, check mark.
The two things I want to accomplish, I want to be able to build a school.
Build a school?
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to build a school, not a typical school. It will be an educational center for women.
Okay.
I want to be able to do that. And that's also one of the that's one of the layers Mothers to Daughters is also looking at in the future. So it will be an educational center for women. That's one thing. The second thing I'm doing, I don't want to feel as if I'm, using my time and energy for anyone else. So I want to be a fully accomplished entrepreneur. And yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful. All right. Well, thank you so much for coming on the show. This has been fun. But before we let you go, something we always like to do on the show, we like to thank you. See, you already. You did it. Yes,
Yeah.
it's Green Wave. This is your opportunity to shout out anybody that you want to shout out. This is your time to say, hey, everybody out there, this is me.
I want to shout out Svetlana. She's been such a rock to me. She's been so instrumental.
Immigrant
Just tapping into my confidence and really believing in myself. So a big thank you to because I worked with her to launch this project. I want to thank Romaine. I want to thank Aurelia. I want to thank Olivia. She's my mother, helping me with my social media. She makes sure everyone is tuning in today, actually. And I just want to say thank you so much to Manuela. She's amazing.
All right. So here, let me shout this out. Boom.
Thank you, Maggie. Thank you so much.
All right. And I get, something, I would love to talk to your sister because for some reason, I think your sister saw when you were digging that hole. If you ask her, you should ask your sister. I bet you she knows where you dug that hole.
I was so secretive. I don't think she even knows. I'm pretty sure she's surprised.
Well, thank you so much for being on the show. You've been fantastic.
Thank you. Thank you so much. You've been amazing. And it's really impulse.
Thank you so much. You have a great day. We'll talk soon.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye-bye. Talk soon.
But the fun doesn't have to stop here. If you have any questions, suggestions, or feedback, head over right now to Twitter and Facebook and like, share, and get involved. Join us next time.
Please be advised that this podcast is meant for educational and informational purposes only and is in no way a replacement for legal or medical advice. The opinions contained within are solely those of the interviewers and interviewees and should be received as so. Those seeking help or advice are encouraged to obtain professional legal and medical services.